You're watching a soccer game. The scoreboard says 90 minutes. The clock hits 90, like in the game keeps going. Nobody stops. Nobody blows the whistle. The players just keep playing. And then a number appears on the board, 90 plus 7. What does that mean? Why is the game still happening? And why does nobody seem surprised except you? Today we are answering one of the most confusing questions every new soccer fan has. What is stoppage time? Why does it exist? And why can it completely change the outcome of a game in the final seconds? Here's the first thing you need to understand. In soccer, the clock never stops, not for injuries, not for substitutions, not for a player rolling around on the ground, not for the referee checking VAR. The clock just keeps running all the way from 0 to 90 minutes. Now compare that to American football or basketball, where the clock stops constantly, every timeout, every foul, every play that goes out of bounds. Soccer is different. The clock is always moving, but here's the problem. If a player gets injured and lies on the field for 2 minutes, those 2 minutes are technically wasted. The ball isn't moving. Real soccer isn't being played. So what happens to that lost time? That lost time gets added back at the end of each half, and that is stoppage time, also called injury time or added time. All three names mean the same thing. Throughout the game, the fourth official, the referee standing on the sideline, keeps track of every delay. An injury, he notes the time. A substitution, he notes it. A VAR check, noted. A player wasting time by walking slowly to take a throw in, noted. At the end of 90 minutes, he holds up an electronic board showing how many minutes will be added. You'll see it say 90 plus 4 or 90 plus 7 or sometimes 90 plus 10. That plus number is stoppage time, extra minutes to make up for the time that was wasted during the half. So what actually causes stoppage time to be added? The most common reasons are injuries, and when a player goes down and needs medical attention, the clock is still running, but real play has stopped. Substitutions, swapping a player in and out takes time. VAR reviews, when the video referee checks a decision, the game pauses. Goal celebrations, yes, the time it takes for players to celebrate after scoring is tracked. And time wasting, and when a team is winning and a player deliberately slows everything down to run the clock out, the referee adds that time back. In the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, we saw some enormous stoppage times, over 10 minutes in some games, because FIFA pushed referees to be much more accurate about adding back every second of lost time. Here is why stoppage time is one of the most dramatic moments in all of sports. Imagine a team is losing 1-0, the 90 minutes are up. Most fans of other sports would think, okay, it's over. But in soccer, the fourth official holds up the board, 90 plus 6, 6 more minutes, 6 minutes for that losing team to score. 6 minutes of the most intense, desperate, heart-pounding soccer you will ever watch, and it happens all the time. Teams score in the 94th minute, the 97th minute, the 90th plus 10. Entire tournament runs have been saved by a single goal in stoppage time. It is the reason soccer fans never leave their seats early, because in this sport, it is never, ever over until the final whistle. Now, and one very important thing I need to clear up, because a lot of new fans get this wrong. Stoppage time and extra time are not the same thing. Stoppage time is those few extra minutes added at the end of every half, the 90 plus 4, the 90 plus 7. That happens in every single game. Extra time is completely different. Extra time is an additional 30 minutes, 2 periods of 15 minutes each, that only happens in knockout games when the score is still tied after 90 minutes. So the order goes like this: 90 minutes of regular time plus stoppage time. If it's still tied after all that, 30 minutes of extra time. And if it's still tied after that, penalty shootout. We have a full video on penalty shootouts coming soon. But that is the complete picture of how a soccer game can end. Let's recap. In soccer, the clock never stops. It runs from 0 to 90 the whole time. But when injuries, substitutions, VAR checks, or time wasting slow the game down, those minutes get added back at the end. That is stoppage time. The fourth official holds up a board with a number, and that many extra minutes are played. Stoppage time is not the same as extra time. Stoppage time happens every game. Extra time only happens in knockout rounds when it's tied at 90. And most importantly, stoppage time is when the most dramatic moments in soccer history happen. Never leave early. Never assume it's over. The game isn't finished until you hear that final whistle. Now you know exactly what's happening the next time that board goes up. If this video helped you, smash that like button and subscribe to Soccer Decoded. We have a full World Cup 2026 beginner series covering every rule, every team, and every player you need to know. Drop a comment below. If you ever seen a crazy stoppage time goal that left you speechless, tell me about it. See you in the next one.